JBC going up against Harare Kings. This is the game that determines who are the real champions in Zimbabwe. JBC 14, Harare Kings 22. 50% from the free throw line. Good number 0-0 bringing out the ball. Takes up one from the deep. I don't know whether what does. It was a short attempt. Here's Sibanyoni inside the key. Turnover from him right there. Kosnata Sibanyoni getting that complimentation from Devon Pachi. These guys have been going against each other for quite some time to becoming teammates, which is something really, really incredible that they have as teammates. Now having Sibanyoni coming down all the way from South Africa with an influence that Devon has had to easily say, you know what, listen man, let's bring these two brothers from South Africa with shine just to get things right, get things rolling. Now they're right here in the finals. You can see the chemistry has been really, really great for this team, and that is getting on the display right now. As you can see, they are leading by a few points. It's the second quarter. 8 minutes, 24 seconds to play. It's a bucket right there. Oh, stolen by no weapon. Lazy. Seems like JBC hasn't really gotten their offense figured out at the moment. As you can see, another jump shot missed, and Kings in transition. Oh man, give me that, give me that. No, with the tough drive and assist from Rondo. You can see the transition there. Kings they have right now. It's really, really proving that this guy, the chemistry is really, really outstanding. And JBC continues to struggle in offense, and let's see how they can get their offense rolling, get them flowing. Seems like the key is very, very congested. Obviously, looking at the height that the Kings are bringing with Nati and the physicality that's coming along with this game, and they seem to rely more on individual play. As you can see there, right? Another turnover. Hopefully they get to turn things around, because what's happening right now is that the Kings are capitalizing. Look at that lob. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Come on. Come on. Come on. Rondo with the deep in the corner right there. And the JBC are going to need a timeout, because what's currently happening right now is that momentum we're seeing from Kings. They keep on penalizing them from the transition, from the turnover that they're having from the other side. They seem not to get it right, because they're just playing kind of like an individual game. So Supi calls the timeout right there. Let them figure things out, how they can possibly get this game flowing right now. Come on, man. This game is one of the biggest games in the country, possibly in the southern region. Because whoever wins this game, possibly they can start building right now with the same team, looking to secure that power spot so that they can really perform at a high level in the southern region. Thank you so much for our viewers for joining us, wherever you're joining us from. We are right here at BCD in Bulawayo. the famous quote. It's going down. Harare Kings 33, JBC 14. As you can see, the JBC are still trying to figure things out on the line, and the Kings are already back, keeping their heads high. Let's see what JBC can do in this 6 minutes, the second quarter to play. See if they can turn things around. Here we got the PG there right from JBC. Turns it over again. Stolen by Rondo. Passes it on to Noah. Back to Rondo. And that's a bucket. Come on, man. One thing that I've been saying for the past few minutes is that JBC keeps making those turnovers, and the Kings have gained momentum by running that transition, and it's giving them baskets. So JBC is not to answer to that. Turns it over again. So looking at this, JBC is making some few changes. Hopefully they can get some answers and see how they can get into this game. Rondo up, bringing that ball. To Noah down low to Nati. Turns around, gives it back to... That's a miss. JBC is running transition now. Hopefully they can capitalize on the same thing that Kings are doing for the past few minutes. Turns it over again. Rondo in transition. Gives it into the corner. And that's a miss. Oh, what a dime. Hey, that's a bucket. That's a bucket. So that's JBC right there, answering with the same thing, not allowing the defense to settle down and getting that ball moving, creating space within the floor, because once they allow Kings to settle down in defense, it becomes very difficult for them to make those passes. Block right there by Nati. Continues making history. And here's Rondo in transition, getting settling. Down low, what an assist. Foul called. As you can see, this game is very, very physical. We anticipating that. Just having a chat with Shine earlier on in the day, understanding how the game is really, really physical in Zimbabwe, and them embracing that in transition, down low, whatever they're doing, they're just proving that, you know what, we want the smoke, and they're going after it. And the substitute right there, the JBC bringing in Neville, getting in some height to match up with Nati down there. I think this is a good compliment from Neville because he brings that maturity down there. So hopefully JBC can have a turnaround before halftime. Few changes from both teams. JBC brought in Neville there. Neville, my bad. Now Kings also made that change immediately. They didn't waste any time. They were like, you know what? Whatever Neville's bringing down there, we're gonna need that help side from Shine just to get him stopped, and he misses there. So much pressure down there. He never has to deliver tonight from that expectation of him being on the floor. Now Nat's on the floor, and he lobs it in. Turnover from the Kings. JBC brings it up. Good movement there off the ball. Good cut. But doesn't get the ball hold of it. No on the drive. Misses it. JBC tries to run that transition, making sure that Kings don't get to settle down on defense. Turns it over and Rondo. Now he's in transition, crosses over. Breaks the contract and gets the bucket. That's Stephon Fachi for you right there. This is one of the things that he knows he can do best. So he doesn't allow the defense to settle down because he knows that you want to catch them off guard. And JBC does the same thing. Never gets a bucket right there. A friendly bounce on the rim. Rish is up with the ball. Moves it to Nati. Nati gives it to Shine. Shine takes it up. Misses. Never with a rebound. But 0 from. Oh, what a fake. Oh, draws contact and gets the call. I think this is a good turnaround for JBC. They just need to make those buckets now. They're going to get on the line, and this is their moment to move in the right direction in terms of taking advantage of that transition, not allowing the defense to settle down, and let's see if they can take advantage of that. And free throws. Free throws has been one of the biggest challenges from a lot of teams in this tournament. A lot of players, they shoot at least 50% from the free throw line, and we're going to see how these two teams are going to do on the free throw line as number 5 makes both free throws. And now we've got Charles on the ball, moves it to Sibanyoni, Sibanyoni to Shine. You see Shine there getting busy with the crowded key. Sibanyoni to Charles. It's a miss. JBC ball. JBC got a few points from a few things that they implemented, which is running the transition. And it seems like it's going to work. Kings are not going to give these guys any room to breathe because you see they're starting to press the ball from the inbound. I mean, they have the muscle to do that. They have the bench. So why not? JBC back to the shooting game. And that dream apparently is one of the difficult dreams to shoot on. But good shooters are seemingly getting those shots right. Let's see how this game is going to go. That's an offensive call called on Kings. Not quite sure who the call is on. Kings continue to press high, just putting a little bit of pressure, just bringing that bit of discomfort from JBC as JBC tries to move the ball. Another drive. Oh, a good acrobatic move right there. Switches back to his left hand. That was a very sweet move. I like that. I like what JBC is bringing when it comes to getting to the hoop because they're not doing so well outside the line, outside the key. So why not track that defense, try to attempt those shots inside, turns over from Kings, and JBC is gaining that momentum from those turnovers. The Kings haven't really made baskets now since they've been trying to lob the ball inside from the big men because JBC is putting a lot of pressure. Once anyone posts the ball and they receive that ball, they're crowding that key, making sure that help side is available because they know what they're going up against down there. They're only depending on Nevo down there, so they're going to have to make sure that Everybody is coming to put pressure inside the cave. There's a shot making increase from the JB's side. As Charles drives, draws contact, misses. Nazi attempts 3. No good. And Kings keeps the position. Nazi drives, fakes, turns around, and an easy 2. Shot blocked right there. Kings run transition. And we have come to the end of the first half. Kings are leading by 18 points. And they're just trying to maintain that 18-point lead. As you can see that the transition inside, it's really, really working. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Basketball Union of Zimbabwe. This is the second half. It's JBC up against Harare Kings. We're gonna see who comes up as champions in Zimbabwe. As Sibanyoni attempts drive, draws contact, and gets to be on the line. As you can see him there embracing too small. As we were saying earlier on, that the Kings, it's like there's so much getting the joy of, seeing themselves initiating contact, getting physical, being aggressive, and it seems to be working for them because that's what they want. And number 00 from JBC drives, never gets the rebound and an assist, misses. Rondo with a couple of moves, some crosses in the drive. As you can see there, he was leading against the defender, trying so much to get that contact. And I don't know, he kind of slipped. So I'm not sure whether that was really a foul. But obviously, from my perspective or from my angle, I wouldn't be able to determine whether the contact when it was initiated or the defender was just able to do whatever he wanted to do to just get him to fall. As Rondo gets that 50% on the line, Sibanyoni with an offensive rebound. Doesn't come right. JBC with the rebound as they bring up the ball. I don't know, the Kings coach seems to be talking about the carries. I don't know whether I'm seeing right. There's a rebound from the Kings. Noah up with the ball. Tries to split the defense. Doesn't get it right. Oh, what a move. Doesn't get the finish. What a sweet move there from the guard. Sibanyoni in transition. Lays it in. JBC brings up the ball. Oh, beats his defender. Lobs it in. Does it come right? As Sibanyoni in transition. Comes to Toronto. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What did we just see? How quickly did they get that ball back again? Oh my goodness. That transition ball just moving the ball, moving into space, getting it back, and slams it. Oh my goodness, what a move right there. Same thing that's working for Harare Kings. They continue pursuing that, penalizing JBC from all those turnovers. The only way to slow this game down, JBC needs to make those buckets. The moment they make those buckets, they get to slow down Harare Kings offense, avoiding them running the transition. Because, I mean, Rondo is always willing to run any day, anytime. And as you can see, both of them, even Nati, is always willing to run it. Most of the times, he's getting a rebound. He's running the ball himself. He moves it on and he gets it back. He's done that, I think, about 3 times so far, and it has worked. Here's JBC on an inbound. A deflection from Nati. Continue this transition ball and they keep stretching the score now. 50-22. JBC moves the ball in and misses. Natu with the rebound. Get that baseball pass. And Kings continue to punish. And CP is going to really need that timeout. Let's talk about it. We are back. Let's see if that timeout really helps for JBC to finally make a turnaround as they move the ball. The attempt on the shot doesn't come right. Kings continue to move the ball in transition, and JBC with the transition ball, they get it right. This is exactly what's going to work if they continue to do that. If they continue to pull pressure on defense, they will definitely get a turnaround. Turnover from Kings. No good. Kings back again in transition. Rondo on the drive, and he draws a foul. Kings continue to keep JBC uncomfortable in transition. I don't know how exactly they're gonna have to stop that transition, because the first solution was that they need to stop turning over the ball. They need to make baskets so that they can slow it down. This young core that young Kings have. From the line. JBC out with the ball. Get the ball rotating. Mid-range jump up. No good. Kings are up with the ball. Moves it around. No good 3 attempt from Nati there. And JBC will bring up the ball again as they continue to pursue making buckets. They finally draw contact and they will get on the line. The first one. Misses the second one. Sibanyoni with the rebound. Pushes it up. And a turnover from Kings. Simbarashe will move in transition. And they'll keep that position. Tries to put pressure on offense. Mid-range shot from JBC. They miss. Kings will bring it up. There's Devoni right there with the drive and gets the floater. JBC moves it. Simba to down low. Oh, good assist. Oh, what a good hook shot there. That's a very good plan, identifying those weak areas and being able to make quick decisions and getting a bucket right there. As JBC get an answer. Turnover again from Kings, and JBC will look to split things up. He'll move the ball right there in the key. Oh, stolen by Nati, and he will bring it up. You continue to run, brings it down. Oh, what a putback. Oh my goodness. JBC in transition again. Answers right away. What a good answer right there. Bucket after bucket, transition and transition. That's a very good sign. Just keeping the game flowing. And that's 100% from the line from the Kings as they continue. Now with the 32-point lead. Is there any comeback from this? Two minutes to play in the third quarter, and the Kings keep on punishing and punishing. And JBC will continue knocking, continue pursuing, just not coming really right at the moment. Kings make a turnover, and JBC in transition gets the bucket right. One thing I'm really loving right now when it comes to JBC making use of that transition is they're getting the results because they see that it has worked, and they're not giving up. They're keeping those heads up as they get another steal. Oh my goodness. I didn't expect that layup to be missed. And Sibonyon with an assist at number 77 gets that bucket. And JBC will come back right again on the attack. As Simba Rashe attempts a three, doesn't get it right. Nancy with the rebound. And they will continue to try and okay. Let's see what the ref is saying. And JBC will have position. Oh, what a good fake. No good. That was a very nice move. Well executed. Good screens to create that space. And number 7 will bring it up. And the ref will call that offensive foul on number 7. It seems like the energy has dropped to JBC bench as they keep making changes, as they keep knocking, they keep driving. Chances are there, but it seems like they're just not able to convert. As the percent drives, turns it over, JBC in transition. And they get that offensive rebound, but doesn't get it right. And as we are coming to the end of the third quarter, the score is 65-31. And as you can look at Mr. Supe right there on the bench, talking to his teammates. They gotta figure things out in this next 10 minutes. See how could they really make a turnaround? Are they still really hopeful that they could bring this game back? Are they still keeping their heads up? As you can see him pulling out a draw board. He wants to discuss and keep making plays, being hopeful, bringing that hope to his players, because I mean it's worth it to keep trying. It's one thing about basketball game. You've got 10 minutes to exhaust yourself. You've got a chance to see what could come out of it. They're just gonna have to make that extra run. I'm not really sure this is what they expected, because they came in very excited. They came in locked in, and the Kings keep on stretching the score. They keep on pressing and pressing. They keep on making use of that transition, and JBC still have no answer. As you can see them walking in with heads high. They have to make a turnaround for this last quarter. As they get that inbound without any time wasted, we bring it back the last quarter. The last 10 minutes of the game to determine the Zimbabwean championship. And JBC bringing some energy. Attempt there right on the rim, and they don't come right. And Kings are back in transition again. They'll keep on making them uncomfortable as they keep on moving the ball. Brings it to Shine, turns it over. And another turnover again. And the King attempts 3-pointer, doesn't get it right. And the foul on Shine right there. I don't know. He doesn't have many fouls. I guess it'll be a way of just trying to slow down their offense, demoralizing their energy, so that they can keep on making that full court press. But JBC won't give up on this. I don't know. In this final, I was anticipating a good scoring game from both teams, but it seems like JBC hasn't been able to match up what Kings are bringing on the table right now. And the Kings will keep the position. JBC ball. And they'll bring up, try to speed things up. This time is really not on their side as they attempt and throws the foul. That's a very good play. Gets the first one. That's a very good sign from JBC. Is Hamex 100% from the line. As they continue, let's see if they're able to catch up to that 65. And Kings don't get it right as the clock expires. The Kings are not settling for less. It seems like they want more as they keep on pressing. And as JBC drive, oh man, get a second chance. As the clock runs down, misses, and Kings will run in transition and get a bucket. 67-33. Oh man. Not looking good right there. As they try to bring in the ball and come back empty-handed. Not a final that was highly anticipated. Not a matchup that was highly anticipated. As Kings are up by a dozen. And they continue to pursue that. And they will try and move around the ball. JBC puts on that pressure. And they don't come right. JBC will run a transition and gets going with a bucket. And Kings will continue to press on, and the foul called. And it seems like JBC are not really impressed with that call. And Kings will go on the line. Makes the first one. And as you can hear some fans saying Rakwan, it's like the fans are just like, oh man, this game is a wrap. 6:51 seconds to play. Let's see what can come out of this. As Neville is shooting on the line. And he gets 50% of the line. Devon checks back in the game. Seems like now they're just going for a wrap. As you can see, they put back their strong five. And JBC in transition as they pursue the two and misses. Now to get control of the ball, gives it to Devon. Devon to Charles. Charles and back to Charles. And the 3. Yep. Thought as much. That they just want to come for the kill now to make the statement that this final belonged to them indeed. And doesn't come right on that friendly bounce. And JBC will try and move things around and attempt the 3. No good. Second chance. Drives it in. The block from Nati. And Kings will continue running the transition. And continue moving the ball. Short attempt. No good. And Neville will bring it up. Shot on the corner right there. No good. And a quick transition pass to Noah. And he will try to slow things down as he gives it to Rondo. Oh. Few fancy moves there from Rondo. And a foul called on number 11. Actually, foul is called on number 1. As a make up, JBC will continue pursuing. And drives, get a bucket. As the clock is winding down. 4 minutes, 16 seconds to play. And the Kings will make use of that time. But just keep moving and pressing on offense. As Noah drives and kicks it out to Rondo. Rondo attempted 3. Misses, and Nati Sibagnoni. Rebound and a putback. These guys are just coming for everything. No mercy on anybody. And no answer for JBC. As you can see, they keep trying. They keep moving the ball. Steps on the line. Actually, it's a travel call. Turns it over. As you can see, the JBC bench, it's just sitting there, man, like embracing and soaking in this final. I don't know what would they really take away, as they didn't really show much. And I don't know, did they give up early in the first half? And Sibanyoni keeps on having a party for himself. And Zamani just embraces everything that has been happening from the first quarter, from the jump hole. Nancy from Devon doesn't get it right, and JBC will run in transition and will push the ball, kicks it out, and a pass inside, and an attempt, no good. Kings are not tired to run the transition, they'll keep on running. As they try now to slow things down, 2 minutes to play. Rondo tried to go ISO. Oh, what a cross, and a 3-ball. Oh no. it's a very good sign from Rondo there that he has taken so much time gaining the confidence of shooting the ball. He was never a player that was a good shot maker, but as he grew in the league, he started to shoot more and shoot more, creating space for himself, creating space for others, and now seeing that on display, doing it at a higher level, you can see how he has developed his shot. As JBC get a bucket, 40 points down, 1 minute 30 seconds to play. The Kings won't wind that clock down for no reason. They'll keep on driving, they'll keep on kicking out the ball, moving the ball back to Sibanyoni. And Sibanyoni will drive. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Sibanyoni, what are you doing? Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh my goodness. This man catching bodies. Under 90 seconds to play. No mercy. Putting an exclamation mark. Oh my goodness, Sibanyoni, what are you doing? Baby. Damn. This is what you get to see incorporating international players on this national tournament and getting a taste of what it is like representing clubs that are going to be competing in Basketball Africa League. This is what they get down to. This is what they prep and show you what it is like. And you're getting to experience that right here at BCD in Bulawayo and Basketball Union of Zimbabwe as Kings continue to punish and punish. As the clock winds down, and JBC will try to just chuck a few balls right there. Just wind the clock down as they get a beating. What a finals for the Kings. Wow. This is Basketball Union of Zimbabwe. And the Kings are crowned the Zimbabwe Basketball National League Tournament. The 2026 champions are Harare Kings. My goodness. What a game for them. Let's see if we can have a chat with these guys.
come in with a tournament, you want to add size. And they gave us good impact, good experience, which I think should rub off onto our players. But yeah.
It was a very good game for you. I mean, what else can you do here in Zimbabwe? Obviously, the goal is Bao. Tell me your thoughts on that.
Yeah, we go back to the drawing board. We prepare for Africa. And the plan has always been Africa. So as a team, as a country, we want everyone to rally behind the team that has won, because our success translates into Zimbabwe's success.
That's great, man. And what do you think you can do to keep this chemistry that you've had? Because, you know, one of the things that we saw in this 3-day tournament is that most of the teams struggled really with the chemistry. But you seem to got it right. What do you think was the biggest influence to just get that chemistry without really having to train with the entire team in a short space of time?
No, I think it's about hard work. We had a team, we put in a lot of work, a lot of hours. And nothing beats hard work, not even talent. So I think to keep it going, you just keep working. You keep working. And I'm happy for the guys, eh?
Congratulations, man. And we wish you all the best for Bao. And as you can see, this man is getting wet. And there's a lot of celebration. What are you planning to do for the rest of the evening?
That I won't say.
That you won't say. But you
sleep. But definitely they are not sleeping.
They're not sleeping. I mean, they came to win, and you're sure there tonight. Congratulations, coach, and all the way best for all the best for you pursuing the Bao. Congratulations. As you can hear there, coach, keep on emphasizing the hard work and the talent, the determination that they've been putting in, the hours they've been putting in as a team. I mean, congratulations, man, to the Kings. And let's hear a few words from the Kings players as well and the JBC. Zamani, what was your plan you coming into this game?
Actually, our plan was to win the national championship, but then it did not go our way, and it did not go as planned.
And what do you take from this game? As the outcome is not what you really expected, what do you think went wrong?
For our team, we had small guys. They had bigger guys than us, so we did not have the proper rotation and the tape to match their tape.
So what do you think you can do better in the next coming season to try and improve from what you have learned from this game? What do you think? What do you think the team should do different?
For us, we need to recruit bigger guys and new players from elsewhere.
Okay. So you think what the Kings did, bringing other players, really got them to be outstanding tonight?
Most definitely, yes.
What are you planning as an individual to do now as you carry on preparing?
We're going to train harder so that when we meet next time, we're going to match them.
Awesome stuff, man. Well, I mean, just soak it in. and embrace it. Keep preparing, keep training, and a tough one for you. And what are you planning to do tonight? Because I was looking at you as the clock was winding down. What was going through in your mind? You were holding your cheek, and I was thinking to myself, damn, what an expectation from the Kings, but they're not really a good result from you. What was going through your mind at that moment?
You know, when you watch the semi with Bulls, there was more intensity.
Yes.
So most of the players went out. We didn't have the energy to match their energy. We did not rest proper.
Talking about rest, what do you think could have been done better to get you rest within these 3 days of tournament, competing and playing high intensity games, physical games? What do you think can be done for the next season to get you some enough rest so that you can perform better?
I think maybe we should try the game series thing.
Okay.
If we play maybe up to game 5, nationals, Harare, Harare, every city should host each and every game for all cities.
Absolutely, man. I think that's what most players have been rallying about, and hearing that from you, I think the Basketball Union of Zimbabwe will most likely put a stamp on it, hopefully. Thank you so much, Zaman.
Thank you.
And all the way, and all the best for the rest of the month. Thank you so much. All right. There, right there, that's Zamani continuing talking about the series. You know, every player wants to play more time. They want to get enough time to rest, and we're gonna hear from Kings as well. Let's hear their thoughts. Let's hear what went right for them to become victors in this evening. Noah, you are back in your hometown and you're crowned champions in the city of Kings, representing Harare Kings. How are you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great. It was a good game. I'm feeling great. Yeah.
How do you feel performing in a home where you've been playing for such a long time, from high school, and having to come back here and do it again in your hometown with this large crowd? How does that make you feel with being here?
It has always been my pleasure representing my city, and once more I feel proud.
Great stuff there, man. What do you think you guys did right for you to become champions today?
Well, I think we played as a team, and it wasn't easy from the group stages, but together we had it.
You had it. We saw you guys from the first quarter. There was no mercy. Up until the last minute, you guys kept on pushing. What was the timeout like for you guys to get it? When JBC calls the timeout, you guys come back and you keep on pressing and keep hammering. What was the discussion during those timeouts for you guys to keep on that energy?
We keep on going. We keep on going till we get there.
Till you get there. Absolutely, man. What's the plan for you for your celebration tonight?
Yeah, we're going there, all out.
Where you going, man? Where you going?
Go Samurio.
Samurio. I don't even know where that is. I'm sure the audience know where that is. Oh, man. Congratulations, man, on your championship. And yeah, man, I don't know. There's obviously that pursuing that coach has mentioned about you guys wanting to play in the bowl. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Everyone is going there. Everyone is pushing for that ball. So I think, yeah, we're going there.
With this chemistry, do you think you'll be able to keep up with that high level intensity?
We'll keep on training. We'll keep on training. It's high intensity. I've been there. We just need to work more hard.
Just need to work more hard. Thank you so much, Noah. Congratulations on the championship.
Okay, cheers. Thank you.
Right there, Noah, in the hometown, and he continues talking about the intensity, the hard work that coach was also talking about, and congratulations to Harare Kings right there. Ladies and gentlemen, as we wrap things up, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and Blawayo, thank you for hosting Basketball Union of Zimbabwe Championship 2026, and Harare Kings are your 2026 champions. Congratulations, and we are out. Shout out.